Before this video starts, I want to say that some of the camera quality is not the best, and I am truly sorry. But I cannot get my hands on anything better, unfortunately. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is meant to be an informative, simple video, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. So this video is going to be incredibly improvised, and honestly I don't regret a thing, because with how things have been lately in my personal life, let alone not being on social media and YouTube in a very long time, I don't think that coming back with a bang straight away is the way to go. I was going to make this some massive edited video with clips and stuff. I'll still include clips, and I want to make I wanted this video to be a lot more descriptive and a lot more edited than it's going to be, because the situation deserves a video of that level. And the situation at hand is the orangefroggy situation. Now, orangefroggy is one of my personal friends. I have known him for quite a while. Probably, I think it's been since around the time I beat or streamed Gunsling a Corridor, which is quite a bit amount of time, actually. Like a year and a half now. Like I've been in touch with him for a while now, and the whole situation is his hacking confession recently, that he had confessed to me through Discord that he had hacked most of his completions, including Rust, Bloodbath, etc. Anything else harder he had beaten at the time. I hadn't been really paying attention to I had been inactive as fuck for that entire situation in the time being. And even around the time Calamity and the Spectre got verified and finished, I wasn't really active, so I wasn't paying attention to all of the details and everything going on, and I should have been, because what was unfolding under my eyes, and I wasn't even paying attention, was him hacking both of my verifications that I had given him, but also hacking almost all of his hardest completions. His hardest level should have been, I think it was Rust. I can ask him and confirm on that if I ever do make a more descriptive video, and I would like to. Either that, or I will probably post it in a community post at some point, because I want to get it all released. I want it to all be out there, and I want it to be obvious that I understand what's going on, and I want people to understand what's going on as well. Yesterday I had taken down both the Calamity and the Spectre verification videos on this information, and 2 days prior, 3 days ago, I had taken down Calamity and the Spectre from the Geometry Dash servers themselves. And this was on the information I was given from the unrated demon list team off of Calamity. So he went, "Hello, I'm from the unrated demon list team. I'm pretty sure this is hacked. I mean, looking at this now, it looks really sus. Plus, checking the verifier's channel due to struggling on Bloodbath. I think it might be best to find a new verifier for your level." Getting this message was kind of expected in a way, because Orange's completions, his completions are known to have little to no context or mouse clicking or anything. His completions were kind of, you could guess that they were hacked. See, what he did on his channel here, I just noticed this now. I'm scrolling through his channel. He took down the Calamity verification video. I think he uploaded one. Maybe I'm being stupid. Hold on. There's not one here. I swore he had one, but he kept the Spectre video up. This level actually isn't that bad. The Spectre, honestly, is probably a harder insane demon, and I even have a video of me getting 77 myself, which was legitimate. I haven't touched that level in ages. I haven't touched the game in ages or anything. Was legitimate 77 on stream that morning. It was like a 5 a.m. stream. I got up, I was bored as fuck, and I was like, alright, we're gonna beat this level because I wanted out of the way. It was around that same time, I think. I'm gonna need to check some information here. Yeah, this is gonna be edited as fuck. So I got 77% on this level legitimately on August 6th, 2022. I gave the level to orangefroggy on December 8th, 2022. Which is quite a bit of time of the level being completely dead. And before this, it was even longer. I can go to the time frame that this level was completely dead from previously, which is fucking ridiculous. It's what is it? November 10th, 2021 was when the level was finished. That 77% video was the first progress video uploaded of the level at all after the full showcase, since it was finished. Which is almost a year of completely no progress. The level had been dead completely. I know I've been gone. And even Calamity was finished on February 10th, 2022. The level was given to Orange on, coincidentally, a day later than the Spectre was given to him and verified that same night. December 9th, the Calamity was given to Orange. Which alone is quite fucking conspicuous, because it's just, how the fuck? Calamity was meant to be top 75 difficulty. Even people who play it now question if it's possible because Orange's version is possible, but not everyone can do that, and there's some things that are questionable even just by looking at them. You might not think you can do them, and Calamity's one of them levels. One of those levels. Calamity gives off that vibe that it's just so compact. This game is getting ridiculously hard. And Orange was a suspect to that. He joined in on the whole hacking idea. He wanted attention. And I know him. He tells me all the time he doesn't really like attention or care for it, but I could tell he wanted some sort of attention off of the channel he was running. Don't hate me, Orange, for this either. The channel you were running, in a way, was sort of like, it was sort of like a space thing, but on a much lower level. You're not as popular as, nowhere near as popular as fucking Space was. But people suspected, like, people they couldn't give a clear observation at the start, which was good. You did pull off pretty good at the start. But when clicks started getting lazy and bots were completely fucked up, that's when people started noticing exposal videos. There have been multiple exposal videos already. And like I said, I don't want him to hate me for that comment, but his channel was incredibly attention-seeking. And he was sort of running, if he had gained a monetization off of it, he would have been running an incredibly replicated version of Space's YouTube channel. And it was a mini version, Orange's channel. So the situation's almost exactly the same. The hacking methods were quite similar, if not almost exact. Both streaming and call. I have seen this guy. He isn't terrible. I don't know if I brought this up yet, but things started getting sketchy on his channel when he started playing Bloodbath. And this was around the time I had been beating, or I think it was creating Calamity, or optimizing the level. He had picked up Bloodbath. And he started making progress, slow, as usual. One day he made a jump from Michigan to Crack, and I was like, okay. After that, it was an 80% jump, almost days later. And immediately that's skeptical, because this guy had never beaten anything this hard at all. This was a jump, I don't even remember what his hardest was at the time. But I think it was Hard Demon. So in a few days, this guy was jumping from part to part in Bloodbath, as if it were nothing. That alone got me thinking that something was up. And these progress videos were very legit. That's when things got really weird. And after that, he beat the level a few days later. That's when I congratulated him. We played Phasmophobia for a few hours. We vibed. And nothing really happened of it. He beat Bloodbath. We pretty much celebrated that. So you're probably thinking, hey, Techno, he didn't actually beat Bloodbath, did he? Well, I don't think I mentioned it in this video. This time was actually a hacked completion of Bloodbath, obviously, if you didn't pick up on that already. It is kind of a bummer now because we did celebrate, we did have a fun time that night, but to be honest, looking back on it now, it is kind of upsetting to see that he hacked that and everything else he did, really, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Back to the video. And that was when I took my biggest break from the game, and this would be when things would get interesting that I missed. And that's where this whole situation is kind of like lenient for me, because I don't understand. I understand the whole thing. He verified both my levels, hacked them. I don't know why he hacked the Spectre. To be honest, the Spectre I could have beaten, and I am going to legitimately verify. I think that's going to be one of my next projects, because I want to get that actually out and a legit verification video for both of them. I'm going to find a new verifier for Calamity here soon as well. Both levels will get verified and released legitimately, hopefully in the next few months before, hopefully I want before summer ends. So another month. But for that, I do need to come back to YouTube, and that is the plan. But the entire Orange situation, in the end, he hacked my levels, he hacked all of his hardest completions, and his YouTube channel was a scandal. But now it is he is redeeming himself in a way. People are not letting go of the fact that he's hacked these levels. They won't. That's how communities are. My community has been built up on the fact off my levels. The bedrock of my YouTube channel has been actually probably my streams, actually. I don't know what it is. I'm glad that you guys enjoy my streams as much as you do, because I absolutely love doing them, and there's nothing that I would rather do than stream it all fucking day and just chill out and have a good time. And I don't know why I haven't. I have a mic, I have a light, I have a literal desk light here. I dropped a fucking water bottle, I'm fucking retarded. But I don't know why I've never got back to streaming. In a way, this is describing the situation and also letting you know what I'm going to be doing. It's also going to be a lengthy video, unfortunately. I miss YouTube. That's all I can say. I miss it a lot. There's a lot of aspects that I loved in the community, especially. And I'm growing up now. I'm 17 now. I'm graduating high school next year, and I'm going to be moving out. So much going on at one time. And for YouTube and Geometry Dash and gaming in general to be my whole life right now, I miss YouTube a lot. I miss streaming. I miss you guys in general. And I want to come back. That's about it. Get things done. Get all my levels done. Holy fuck. I have so many projects that are unfinished and untouched that it's honestly despicable of me to leave them untouched. And some of them are like fully finished. The layouts are fully finished. I have decoration already done, but I never finished them completely. Beginning to end, decoration, I never did that to some of these levels. Forgetting about them is definitely heartbreaking because some of these levels are incredibly old. Some of them dating back to 2021. And me still having good copies of them that I'm still working on when I get bored and I want to have fun. I optimize some of my layouts because I'm planning on finishing all of them in the future. It's all planned. I already have planned uploads after this, but I don't know when this video is going to come out. Where I've been, on that note, now that I've covered the other two topics briefly, and I will cover them more, but on the note of where I've been, personal life, simply. You guys know I've had a habit of uploading random coming back videos to my YouTube channel and not coming back after that. In fact, after that, my social media presence is almost null to nothing. And I'm sorry about that. When I post those videos, I have full intention of coming back. it's just always at those moments when life decides that it's gonna throw another curveball at me. And that's when I decide, I get moody and I get cranky and I just don't want to do anything. And that's when videos don't come out, streams don't come out, levels don't come out, demons don't get fucking beaten, and I don't get any content. I don't get any... You guys don't get any entertainment off of this channel anymore, and it's kind of sad because it's been dead. Straightforward. This channel's been fucking dead. I want to bring the old alive feeling back that this channel had in its prime in 2022. 2022? Question mark? Yeah. 2021. 2021. I want to bring back the prime that this channel had in 2021. Everything's been 2021. Because that is the last real year I was truly active. Videos were getting uploaded almost daily. That is where the majority of my... Not almost daily, maybe every other day. Maybe half the days of the year. Almost all the videos on my YouTube channel are accounted for in 2021. I have 227 subscribers now. That count has still been growing, because thankfully, me uploading the videos I do are getting views. I do upload occasionally. People have seen that. It's been every few months. There's been a video. It hasn't been every few weeks, every other day. It's been every few months. It's been a video. Short video. Video that could take me a day, an hour. I've been lazy. But that's where I've been, and that's what I want to do. I want to get it back to where my channel was. It was flawless. The community, flawless. The views, the audience, flawless. Actually, now, I can't say the views. I wasn't even getting that many views around that time. My channel was barely getting 40 views per video. There was a period, I did start to rack up good views, though, on 100 per video average. And that is actually my average now. My average views per video is actually around 400. Because the videos I have been uploading every few months have been getting excessive attention. More views than I've ever gotten before. And you can definitely tell by the last two videos, and two of those videos, linking back to the main topic of this entire thing, were the Calamity and the Spectre verifications, which were hacked. To me, that is honestly one of the most heartbreaking things to say. And now, honestly, I don't care much. Me and Orange, as I've said at the beginning of the video, are still personal buddies, and I still talk to him generally regularly. I check on him, or try to. And we still call, we play games, we played Phasmophobia a few days ago, actually. That was an interesting night, because that was the first time I've called Orange in many months since I've been gone. Because besides those few videos I've uploaded every few months, that's it. No other presence online. No Discord. Barely any community posts. I was just gone for a while, and I want that to stop and change. Because, like I said, we need the prime 2021 techno back to finish this year. I miss this channel. I do. I definitely look different, too. You can definitely tell I've changed. It's been a while. We're not the same people anymore. It's been 2 years, surprisingly, has changed a lot. I was 15 2 years ago, running this YouTube channel. 17 now, I barely run it. In fact, I don't run it. I just abandoned it, and I regret it. It was one of those things that just came with age, I guess. A 15-year-old craze. I wanted to go YouTube crazy and get attention. But now, at this point, it isn't for attention, because at this point, I'm honestly feeling truly sorry for being gone. Because I've been watching a lot of my older videos and seeing how happy I was to be beating some of those demons and how happy I was to be streaming and some of the streaming highlights. I haven't posted a stream highlights video since that A Bizarre Phantasm video. Which is also lenient on a year and a half ago. That was around the time I beat Sakupin Hell and A Bizarre Phantasm. A year and a half. Sakupin Hell is my hardest demon to date. A year and a half is the time between when I have beaten my hardest demon and now. And I have not beaten anything harder. If that doesn't signify my break in any way, then I don't know. But the entire Orange situation, I don't want you guys to hate on the guy. There's been multiple exposals already. People have already gone off on him. And they still do. His community is never going to get over that. And community is... I've mentioned it so many times in this video already. It's why I want to come back. It's why I miss everything. It's why I'm making this video in the first place, to address the situation. I want these two levels to be legitimately released and verified, not hacked and immaturely finished. And that's kind of something I hate about my personalities. I don't like to sugarcoat things, and that's kind of... Orange's actions could have been a lot more mature for... Then again, I can't even be surprised. Orange was 13. The level's been verified for, I think, 7 months now. Orange being 13 years old alone made it, to me, understandable. The Space UK situation as a whole made the entire community paranoid, and the Demonless team was receiving a lot of hate for letting him go under the radar for so long. Orange went under the radar as well. He had so many list points off of the completions he was making, and that goes back to my point at the beginning of the video of his idea of making a smaller channel like Spaces, where he would profit off these fake completions by fooling his audience for attention. And Space really messed up the community for how that was. All the new players were receiving a bunch of hate and downgrading, and a bunch of hacking accusations were going around. The time of Space's confession was utterly dramatic as a whole, and I hated watching it. I watched Space from the ground up. I remember when he beat fucking Windy Landscape. In general, I have been in this game for a while. If you've been paying attention to my actual account on Geometry Dash, this channel has not been around as long as I've been around the game. This channel's been around since April 1st, 2019. I started the channel uploading in 2020. So when it took off, or not really took off, I started. Because it was the end of the year. But, you know. It did kind of take off, though. I mean, from April to December, I didn't even upload until maybe August that year. The channel had been existing for over a year already. And from that time till December, I had still gained 70 subscribers. And in the year 2021, I had gained around 115. I'm sitting at 227 now, so that'd be 185 by the end of 2021. Which sounds right. That was what I was at. In 2022, I started out almost getting to 200. So throughout that year, since 2020... Yeah, since 2021... my sub count has only increased 42. And that is in 2 years. 2020, 70. 2021, 115. 2020 to 2023, both years included, 42. Now it's kind of ridiculous. 4 years was 2019. I've had multiple accounts in this game. Previous names, Mountain Dew GD being one of the most iconic. surprisingly. That channel's still up, in fact. You can go look at it if you would like. It's Mountain Dew GD. This next phase, I'm really thinking of just bringing it all back. Redeeming myself in a way. Because largely I feel responsible for letting this go on. Because I am responsible for letting the scandal go on as long as it was. And I had been suspecting he had been hacking the levels the entire time. But never said anything about it to anybody. I hadn't been on the game, I hadn't been updated with the exposal videos, I hadn't been updated with anything else, I hadn't seen any other things, until one day I logged on and saw the message from the Unrated Demon List team that the level was hacked. It was reviewed, like, multiple people had reviewed this level. It was getting attention. Like, this level was an actual hard as fuck level that had got hacked. I wish it wasn't that. This level's reputation could have been saved so much more. And let alone if I hadn't let it die. If I hadn't let the level die, the attention gained would have been undescribable. I think it would have gained thousands of uploads on the servers. Initially, like now my levels struggle to get 30 uploads, because my Geometry Dash account community is dead. My YouTube community somehow is still alive, though, given my view count. This video, simply put, is just a bunch of stuff I've wanted to talk about. That's what I'm going to title it. I'll probably title it something like We Need to Talk, or I Want to Talk, or something. I don't know. But, in hindsight, this entire situation, I hope, can help me grow. And this video is going to be the start of, hopefully, my channel's revival. So, on that note, that's all I wanted to talk about. Me and Orange are perfectly cool. Whole situation's been resolved, other than the video's getting taken down, the level's getting taken down. I hated to do that, especially since the videos were performing adherently well. Both having over 1,000 views, which my average views is in between 80 to 170 on my YouTube videos. So, that's it. I'll hopefully have another video soon after this, and I want my Prime channel back. My Prime streaming. I miss those days. Alright. Bye, guys.